And we want to get back to Paul Blume now, who is bringing us up to speed now on the aftermath of the sentencing of Kim Potter and the family. And they're, of course, thinking that justice was not served as far as the sentencing and the prison term that she is receiving. Paul, bring us up to speed. You were there, of course, during the sentencing, and we know the parents are not happy.
No, and when you say the parents, obviously you mean the family of Dante Wright. Mom and Dad Arbery and Katie Wright were here. They gave emotional victim impact statements. They asked afterwards, what about our tears? What about our sadness? What about our loss here? What was Judge Chu thinking by giving mercy, issuing a sentence of just 2 years in prison? Of course, that is much lower than the standard guidelines for manslaughter in the first degree. When we came into court today, we were thinking the mid-range sentence for someone like Kim Potter, no criminal record, 86 months, 7+ years behind bars. But you heard, if you listened to Judge Chu today, she found that there were factors involved in this case, including the dangerous work that police do day in and day out, and she felt this was the most appropriate sentence. 2 years behind bars, 24 months, 2/3 of that time you do in custody in Minnesota, so you're looking at about 16 months in prison for Kim Potter. And then 8 months on what is known as supervised release. I did have a chance, although they're not going to address the media today, to stop Paul Lang, one of the attorneys upstairs. As I was in the courtroom, he said someone has given his client mercy, and they are forever grateful for that. Beyond that, they didn't really want to comment. It was an emotional morning in that courtroom, not just the victim impact statements from the Wrights, but if you watch, I don't know how the camera was positioned, but where I was positioned, I basically was right between Kim Potter and the Wrights, Arbery and Katie, in the back of that courtroom, when the defendant turned and faced them, bawling her eyes out, apologizing that she keeps Dante Wright in her heart, and she's not even allowed to do that. She apologized over facing the court and continuing with her words. But Keith Ellison, the Attorney General, basically between us as well, he was moved by it. You saw him rubbing his eyes, reached for some tissues. It wasn't emotional. It was one of those courtroom moments that really it penetrated everybody, to be honest, that moment. Now, obviously, the folks who came down here just a few minutes ago, the Wrights, Ben Crump, Attorney Jeff Storms, they didn't buy it. The Katie Wright said those are rehearsed tears. Those were not the real tears of a hurting mom. She's the hurting mother. They've lost so much here in the death of Dante Wright last night. And the system cheated them. That this was not justice, that this is a racist system. And a lot of comparison here today to Muhammad, third-degree murder at the time, and then the second-degree manslaughter. 7 months in prison. Black officer, white female victim. Here you have a white female officer and a black victim. They just felt that the system hasn't come as far as they had hoped. Their fight continues. Again, the headline, though, Tom, as we wrap up here at the Government Center for you, Kimberly Potter, the former Brooklyn Center police officer, going to prison now for 2 years.
Right. All right, Paul. Thanks so much. Paul Blume reporting for us on the sentencing of Kim Potter in the death of Dante Wright. We're going to take a break.